Now we'll discuss writing an outline. Just as we did before, we're going to format our page so that it matches MLA format. This time though, we won't be opening a new Pages document. Open your annotated bibliography document and place your cursor before the title on your page. Go to Insert and click Page Break. This will cause a blank page to appear. Don't worry, your work's still there, just scroll down to see it. For this page, there is no standard formatting, so we're going to make our own based on MLA formatting we've already used. First, you will need a heading. This is different than a header. The header is also known as a running header, and it includes only your last name and the page number and is on every page. You can see that your last name and page number have attached to your new page in the top right corner. A heading goes in the upper left-hand corner of your page and includes your name, your instructor's name, the course title, and the date the assignment is due. The heading for your paper should look almost identical to the person next to you. The only thing that should be different is your name. Each element of the header should be on its own line and be in Times New Roman 12-point font. This page should not be double spaced, so be sure to change the spacing to 1.0-single. So if you highlight everything and then come down to spacing and make sure it says 1.0-single. Alright, next you will hit the enter button twice and type your title. This should be center aligned and also in Times New Roman 12-point font. To begin the outline, we need to do some formatting. The first formatting element we will add is called alphanumerics. This just means that our outline will contain letters and numbers. Letters, or Roman numerals, will denote our paragraph titles. Capital letters will denote main points. If you require more than the title and the main point of the paragraph, numbers and lowercase letters will be needed, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Click on Bullets and Lists, and when the drop-down appears, choose I.Harvard. This will automatically format your paper. If you try to do this manually, it will make your life miserable and your outline will look sad. For ease of use, everyone's paragraphs will have the same title. If you choose to title your paragraphs to aid in the writing process, that's fine, but please keep them in order. Next to the I that appeared, type Introduction. This is, you guessed it, your introduction paragraph. Then press Enter and Tab. This will cause a capital A to appear. This is where you will type your hook or attention getter. It's okay if you don't have this yet. What you do have, though, is your thesis statement. So, click Enter again, which will make a capital B appear, then type Thesis. This is where you will type your thesis statement. To begin a new paragraph, click Enter, then Shift and Tab, which means that you will see two I's, which is the Roman numeral for 2. Excuse me. Name this paragraph Body Paragraph 1. Again, if you choose to title it, that's your decision. Click Enter and then Tab to write your first answer of the paragraph. This will follow the ACE strategy that you have learned. Although it may seem that you do not have a question to answer, you do. Your thesis statement is your guide when it comes to ACE. For example, I could say that F. Scott Fitzgerald was a terrible husband and father, but he was a wonderful writer. That's my thesis statement. So my first body paragraph will be about what a terrible husband he was. So I could title it Terrible Husband. I'll use the information I've gained from my note cards to fill in the subpoints, which are the citations and explanations of this paragraph. My first subpoint, C, will be a quote I have found that supports my stance that he was a terrible husband. You need to actually put a quote right here, not your own words. Then my next subpoint, if I click enter, will be an E, which will explain how the quote I chose proves that he was a terrible husband. Okay. I'll do this for each paragraph, so each set of aces that I create. Remember, this is not a normal essay in which you simply write 5 paragraphs. Your paper's length should be no less than 5 pages or 1,500 words. You will continue this format for each of your body paragraphs. When you're ready to create your conclusion paragraph, you will click enter and name it conclusion. Then you click enter and tab and type restatement of thesis. This should not be a copy and paste of your thesis statement. This should be a true restatement, which means a rewording. Then enter again and type kicker. A kicker is a general statement, call to action, or other form of mic drop that goes at the end of your paper so your reader will remember what you've written. That's it. You're on your way to constructing the bones of your paper.